Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo. And when we last left off, we finished off the inside of turns 3 and 4 with some reindeer and some sheep. And today we will focus on the outside of the track today. We have to build up this area next to our 4 exhibit square here, and I think what better animal to do that with than the Bactrian camel. We haven't got any real desert creatures out here. We've got the Indian peafowl, a few, jungle creatures with the pandas and the tigers. You could kind of consider the lions a desert, although more savanna. But the Bactrian camel will be the first real desert creature we have. And as fate would have it, it is raining. Taking a look at the camel and exactly what they need. Only 650 meters square with a grade 2 fence, and it can be any height because camels don't jump, apparently. That's good. 5 to 44 degrees Celsius with no water or climbing requirement. They're just chill, and we can put in 2 camels to get started. So let's go ahead and lay out some groundwork, some pathing around here, and we'll put the camels about right here. So I will be right back. All right, camel pin is set up. It's about 1,000 meters or so, 1,400 meters squared. They only need 600, so we've got some nice hills and whatnot. Once we get the camels inside, we can actually see what they need. So let's go to our animal trading, look for our Bactrian camel, and get a few in here, a male and a female. Let's start with the male. We'll adopt at 152 and put you right there, and then we'll get a flip you upside down, please. Get another one in here that is a female Chinua. Let's go ahead and send her there and play. All right, so as we play, our keepers should get our camels here ready to go. And hopefully the people will start coming on over and taking a gander. We cut this little circle in half, so we'll have camels over here and maybe something over here that's kind of small. We've got some fighters, of course, disease peafowls, and the African lion fighting for alpha status again. I tell you, they're going nuts around here. And we have Simba still fighting, who is the alpha, and then we've got Tabidi, which we cannot release to the wild. We can release Simba to the wild, however, but he's almost 5 stars, so I don't exactly want to do that. And we'll see exactly what the lions will need here in a second. But here comes our first camel. We'll need to get in some temperature. We'll need to get in enrichment and all that great stuffers. And here we go. First, well, both camels are in there. Hello, Turget. All right, so enrichment is fine. What do you need? So they don't need any hard shelter, perhaps, but they need no long grass whatsoever, and a lot of rock and a lot of sand. So without further ado, let's go ahead and paint in a lot of sand and get rid of all of this long grass here. Let's make sure we can see what we're doing. Indeed, just load up the sand as they are a desert creature. I'm sure they don't want any grass really whatsoever. So that's all the long grass gone that they need. They also need some rock in here as well. So we'll put in some rock. Let's see, some rough rock. We'll turn down that size just a skosh. All right, let's turn it up a bit. There we go. Here's some rock for them. We'll get this peak nice and rocky. And we'll get the other one too. Let's make these the rock peaks, as it were. And slowly and surely getting their requirements up. We definitely don't have any grass, so that is fine and dandy. Now we're getting the rock nice and easy, so we'll have a little bit of a sand dune, but we'll just top that up with some rock right there. So no snow, all sand, some rock, and we've got a good place for our camels. All right, nice. So, not much plant life out here in the desert. They're happy with absolutely nothing. So let's go ahead and get some enrichment going here in the habitat. Food and water, of course, let's sort by the camel, because even though they are a desert creature, I'm sure they will need something. So let's put a water pipe on over, yeah, and then we will put a food trough large right over here in the corner for them. Something like that. And then we'll get the enrichment items. All right, a grazing ball feeder, we'll put that in there. The rubbing pillar, sure, we'll plop that over there. The barrel feeder, as always, I'll grab ball for whenever they're feeling frisky. Ooh, a nice block of ice, that will probably melt really quick. And a hanging feeder as well. Let's turn that right there. And some scent, sure. All right, so let's make sure that this particular habitat is set up for food quality 3, as our camels deserve the best. And we'll let them sort of get acquainted here. So there they go, nice and happy. The nutrition, wow, they're ready to roll. They're going. Nice, so plenty of enrichment for them. They could use another adult, but that's fine. Nice immunity genes on that male. Female, let's take a look at her genes. Nice and fertile. That's good. And once our keepers get in here to feed them, everything should be awesome. Let's go ahead and set up some signposts as well. Let's see, would that be viewing devices and speakers? Yeah, we have the big stand right here that we can tune to camel. So learn all about the camel, if you please. And we need some education speakers as well. So let's make sure that that is set to camel and increase the range up just a skosh. And then we will duplicate it and put it right there in the corner. So as people are walking around, they will get to learn all about the camel. That's right, get your learn on, but not too much. Don't interfere with the with that exhibit over there. Holy crap, a lot of people are looking at these camels. Let's go ahead and copy this one as well. Oh, it only copied the signpost. That's inconvenient. Fine, we'll just get the whole stand up, if you please. And welcome to the camel. So that should get some of the attention over here. Once we get some people down, probably wouldn't hurt to get. Let's see, where would the donation box be? Not a staff. Benches. Bins. Yeah, we definitely need some trash bins, as I'm sure people will be bringing their food over here. Definitely want to make sure that the camels are clean nearby. There. That should be enough trash can for you. Now, if only we could get the... See, I don't remember where that was. Is it donation? There we go. A donation box. For if you guys want to contribute to the fine camels, feel free to donate. All right, so camels should be fairly happy. Of course, Turgan is the alpha. You're the only male in there. And then we're just waiting on the zookeepers to fill up the feed troughs with some nice level 3 stuff, that is for sure. Poison frog having offspring like crazy. Yeah, we're starting to lure people this way. So it won't be such a cluster going from here to the inside of the racetrack. All right, fight for alpha status. Still, I wish we could return the big guy. I mean, we could release Simba. Are there any other males around here? Just a bunch of females. We got Tabidi and Simba, and I'm not seeing any other males. It's just those two. Overcrowding, Bengal tiger. Well, if you are overcrowded, good sir, then allow me. Yeah, too many Bengal tigers. So, yeah, why not? Let's release you to the wild. All right, so let me take a look here at our tiger population and see what we've got. Let's see, where are our tiger lists here? We should be able to see all the tigers in our pen. Okay, so that's fine. No more than 2 adults. Okay, so we have a female, and do we have a male around here? Who's that? I think that's a feed bag getting trapped, yeah. We'll just move you right there, so you're not going so crazy on me. Yeah, we need 2 tigers. And interestingly enough, I only see 1, even though it says there's 2. And that's never a good feeling, to not know where one of your tigers are. Huh, I'm sure they'll turn up. Sure, sounds good. There you are. All right, so a female and a female. We'll need to get a male in here when one of them perhaps gets elderly. Or we can sell one off and get another male tiger in here post-haste. Probably wouldn't be too bad. You're a 2-star and you are a 5-star. So Anushka, I'm sorry. We're going to have to release you into the wild. And let's go ahead and get another Bengal tiger in the pen. Another male Bengal tiger. Let's see, male Bengal tiger, 6.5 years old, Avi. We'll send you right there, please. Outstanding. So she won't be alone for long. And then, yeah, West African lions are fighting for alpha, an incorrect ratio. So if we were to look at the ratio required for the West African lion, it's 1 male to 29 females. So, yeah, with that extra lion, it's not good. And we can't release Tabidi. We might as well release Simba. I mean, we can. Especially if we have some males growing up here. Some lion cubs. Yeah, like Hashim is going to grow up soon. Yeah, I think just to avoid all the confusion, we can get Simba out of here. So 1, they don't fight anymore, and 2, it's a good ratio. All right, Simba. You are awesome. Off you go. So now they have a correct ratio, and now we just have to worry about our disease peafowl. And there are a crap ton of birds. You know what? Let's get rid of the adults, because the kids are going to grow up. We just need to get all the disease out of here. Oh. Whoops. Note to self. Polar bear can use the path. Interesting. Do we put, or can we put? That is another question. Can we put a sort of gate here, a habitat gate down? It doesn't look like we can, but we can extend the path this way. Yeah, I'm thinking what we do. All right, so let's go to the paths, delete this this walk over here, and then we will put in a gate or a barrier, a habitat gate right here. Hopefully we can get enough elevation up that they won't use it, you know. Okay. Barriers, habitat gate. You go there. And then we'll make sure that this is staff path. There you go. Come on. There. We'll make sure it's staff path. And we'll put a barrier down on both sides. All right. Next path. Staff path. Obstructed. By what? All right, we're gonna have to move this guy a little bit, I believe. Edit the barrier, move you. Yeah, this is gonna be tricksy. Yeah, just delete you, please. What is this? Oh, more disease. More dirty birdies. You know what we could do instead? I mean, that's a long walk. But we could put the path going all the way through the habitat. Obstructed by what? By these hills? Huh. Curious. Yeah, just go this way, please. Too uneven for placement. All right. Around you go. Over the river and through the woods. Malformed path. Okay, so do we put another gate over here? We may. I tell you, these polar bears are a lot more trouble than what they're worth. All right, let's get a gate here. Can we? Camel's about to mate. Go for it, buddy. Okay, so maintenance guy did get in. And he's working on the fence. Good on ya. But we can't connect up this path to that gate. All right, so how about this? We go this way. And that's all kinds of confused. Yeah, it's trying, but not doing a very good job. I tell you, having a water treatment plant right in the middle of a pen is difficult indeed. All right, you go this way. We'll go right over the top. And then come down this side, let's say. There we go. I mean, the polar bears can still get out, though. That's not going to stop them a bit. It's basically the same thing that we already had on the other side. But do the polar bears want to walk all that way, is the question. Will the maintenance guys walk all the way? That's another question. Tell you what, you dirty birdies. We need like a full-time keeper just to curb all this dirtiness. Yeah, let's release all of these into the wild. We've got like 30 frickin' birds right here. And we can't release any of the young ones into the wild, I don't believe. They're too young for that. So we basically just have to nip this in the bud when we can. Put some contraceptives on some of these Indian peafowl and let them go. Oh, Malika is about to die of old age. This is, I think, our first death in the zoo. 14.1 years old. Sorry, Malika, let's get a vet in here. That will curb the female population by 1. I didn't get to see how old she was. Well, I mean, 14 years. According to this lifespan, yeah, he's, you know, in the elderly range once you pass 12 years. So Simba should be fine. And once these cubs grow up, they should be fine as well. And yet we've got Malika on her way out. You served us well there, Malika. So yeah, hopefully some of these maintenance guys can get to the water purification treatment center thing. It's almost due for a service as well. But it's keeping this water clean, or at least it should. Yeah, it's clean water. That's all well and good. How are our camels doing? They were about to mate. How about our female? Offspring due November year 12. So November this year, we'll have a baby camel. Hopefully the zookeeper is on the way to get some food. Yeah, here we go. So Mitzi is placing food. Camels are hungry, so that's good that we're getting some food in here. I need more training to do this much work. Well, I wish I could train you. All right, staff training. So once you get done feeding the camels, we'll slowly and surely start training our people to, you know, be able to handle tasks faster. That'd be really, really cool. Tandwi. Another female about to mature. I tell you, we got a ton of lions. That is for sure. Maybe Tabidi will kick the bucket soon, and I mean, we have Zamoko here, and we got rid of Simba. Once Tabidi kicks the bucket, then we'll have a new alpha in here, and we'll be sort of back to the way things should be. And this is a ton of rain. I'm sure the camels aren't really liking this much. But it should be good food for them. More disease risk with those Indian peafowl. I tell you what, they keep just pooping like crazy. I don't even know if there are any adults in here. But as soon as we get some adults, we're going to have to, you know, trade them off. Like as soon as they're ready. Yeah, once you get done feeding, I want to train you. Yeah, why hasn't Habitat 1 been cleaned? That's on you. A lot of umbrellas around here. Without a vendor for a long time. Probably because the staff are waiting for more rooms, is it? Let's see, that's a surgery. That's the workshop. That's animal trade. That's the staff room. Inefficient. But only one person's using it. Do we need to hire another vendor? I mean, why not? We have the money, we have the power. All right, let's go to our zoo here and look at our vendors. We need staff and we need some vendors. Go ahead and man the information booth, please. Let's see, $12.50 for November, or since November. Like, you've only earned 12 bucks. You've only served 5 people. And you haven't served a bit. Nice weather for ducks, but terrible for the rest of us. Well, buy an umbrella. That's what the information station's there for. Tell you what, sometimes people need a little bit of help. Sweet, so the rain is starting to subside. We'll have another camel here soon. Maintenance workers are fixing the boundaries. That's all well and good. Now what? Polar bear is eating guest food. Well, stop it. Reindeer is hungry. Gia monster is hungry. The doll sheep is hungry. I tell you what, we need a whole lot more keepers than what we even have. 1 and 2. And you know what? 3. 3 new keepers. So the caretakers are good. Keepers, some have a heavy workload, others have no workload. Mechanics are about half and half. Vendors are heavy overdue. Even the vets are heavy overdue. All right, so let's get some veterinarians over here. Let's do 3 vets. And just for the sheer amount of disease risk, we'll put a vet over here as well. Because those Indian peafowl are crazy, crazy peoples. And then hopefully those animals get fed. Yeah, don't feed the bears. I wish I could put up that sign. Or maybe along this side we put up glass or something so that the visitors can't throw food into the pen. Yeah, hopefully the polar bear eats like better stuff. Doll sheep is hungry, low welfare. I tell you, we need keepers in here to feed these poor sheep. Yeah, keeper en route. They should be. Is there a, like, where are you going? Going to a habitat. So are you going to feed the reindeer? No, they have to walk the food all the way from the staff room back there all the way down here. That is absolute nuts. But yeah, we've got hungry reindeer and hungry sheep. And yeah, it almost seems like they do have to come all the way back here to prepare the food. That's the staff room, a workshop, veterinary surgery, and the keeper hut. Yeah, it's serving a lot of habitats. Do we copy the keeper hut and put one down here? It might not be a bad idea, so that they can get fed. Why not? Let's do it. Facilities, keeper hut. Oh, we've got filters on. All right, so winter, small keeper hut. And we pretty much put that right on the edge. See, I don't know if we can free rotate that. Yeah, with our wall there. Let's put that there and then rotate it a bit. Advance, move, and rotate. Yeah, I don't know if this is even connected or not. Animals are starving. Well, here comes the keepers, thankfully. Yeah, the keeper needs to do a good job feeding all these animals, and this doesn't look connected. Interesting. Probably over here then. Yeah, let's do a keeper hut over here. Small keeper hut. It's connected to a path. We'll go right there. That way the keepers don't have to go so far to prepare food for this side. Of course, Habitat 1 is a disease risk. When is it not? All right, are there any adults? Any adult peafowl whatsoever? Nope. Still juveniles. Tell you, we need to, I mean, we could put them in the trade center and get them out, but I want to sort of trade them away. All right, so the sheep have all been fed. That's good. Tell you, once you get a lot of animals, it becomes pretty overwhelming indeed. Baby reindeer. Getting some more adults. You're fine with the adult population. How about our sheep? You could use some more adults, so as your sheep grow up, you'll be happy. Outstanding. How are our camels? Are you feeling okay? Yeah, camels are fine. They haven't been here long enough to suffer. And yeah, I'm sure our exhibit creatures are fine. I wish I could have stayed longer. Well, stay longer then. That's on you. All right, Bengal tiger has had offspring. We've got another little tiger cub. When the tiger cub grows up, that will throw the adult population all out of whack. Yes, indeed. Because we only need 2 adult tigers up in here. How about our pandas? We haven't checked in on our pandas here lately. Where are our pandas? There we go. Nice and happy. You could handle some more adult population. That's good, because adults are coming. Low welfare because of your habitat. Why in your habitat? Because of the temperature. Why the temperature? Because you happen to swim right where the temperature was bad. I tell you, keeping a large habitat like this, temperature regulated, is quite the task for sure. Has this been used yet? Add scenery items. I mean, we could add some Arctic stuff around here. Sure. Why not? Content pack, the Arctic pack. What do we got? Yeah, the festive spruces. Deck the halls with boughs of holly indeed. We'll decorate that right up. Now, how is the keeper hut feeling? 56%. I don't know where the area of effect is or what would be the most impactful, but having some Christmas trees right behind the keeper hut's pretty good. All right, that generator's been serviced. We've got mechanics all over the place. Eating guest food, not in the ideal temperature. Yeah, we're gonna have to change these barriers and just change it to glass. That's all there is to it. We don't want people frickin' throwing their crap in. Sorry, you ruined it for everybody. Grass for you. Or glass even. Oops. It looked like glass. But there we go. You will not be able to feed the polar bears any more stuff that isn't belonging to them. Don't feed the bears. Oh, we have a newborn polar bear. Just in time. Nice. So, adult population for polar bears, how do they feel? 2 adults. So when that cub grows up, we're gonna have to move someone out. All right, good terrain. Habitat temperature. Yeah, we need to get another temperature modifier over here and drop this temperature real quick. All right, temperature, heaters, and coolers. We need a cooler. Yeah, it's like the surface of the sun over here. Yeah, -2 degrees, please. Yeah, so that should bring their temperature back into balance. And then as far as nutrition goes, last meal quality, because of the frickin' guests. Feeding the polar bear stuff that they shouldn't be feeding them. There we go. So now we got some snow in the corner. Now your temperature should be fine, right? Temperature. All right, what is the temperature around here? So we need one right about in here. Gotcha. I got you. Duplicate. Put you right there. And drop that temperature, please. Yeah, there we go. Now we're starting to get some good temperature around here. Yeah, now it's just up to the nutrition. They need to eat some good stuff from our zookeepers, not those people throwing crap in our container. All right, sheep are looking great. How are our reindeer? Habitat Y, cleanliness and hard shelter. They need more hard shelter. Oh, man. I mean, they've got hard shelter over here, but apparently they need a big shelter. Can we copy this and move it? Duplicator right. Yeah, we can drop that advance move down here, drop that right in, and then unbox. All right, so you should have more hard shelter now. Yeah, 92% hard shelter. That's good, it's good, it's good. All right, so it's almost November. Almost time for our camel to plop out a baby. And when she does, we can call it an episode. But she should be due any time. Just resting her head in the water, it seems. Yeah, wake up. You were drowning. There you go. Get up. All right, so offspring should be imminent. Indian peafowl is about to mature. As soon as Yash does, Yash is going out the door. And Kushi. All right, why is our reindeer? Low social. Critical crowded area. Okay. We have enough. Why 69 meters? You're boxed in, huh? Well, allow me to rectify. We'll smooth this out. There you go. Now you should be happy. So our reindeer ended up sort of boxed in. And now you've got hard shelter, and now you've got access to food and all that good stuff. That's probably why they were boxed up. But now your social should be good. You should be able to figure your life out. We can lower this here herb scent feeder thingy-mabobby. And just plop it right there. Baby boom. I don't know what achievement, or you know, what I did to get that achievement, but that... Oh, camel has had offspring. Did our baby camel run away already? Yes, indeed. There is our baby camel Konderglazel. Tell you what. But we have ourselves a happy camel. And happy camels come from California. Not really. But pretty spry young camel, that is for sure. But I think this will be a good time to call it an episode, ladies and gentlemen. But like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for our brand new camel, I will see you in the next Planet Zoo video. Take care.